All right, Scorpio, what's going on with y'all? Let's go ahead and knock you out a little bonus reading for the month of July. Scorpio bonus time. Scorpio bonus time. If you would like information on scheduling a personal reading, that will be in the description of the video. Okay, right now I'm accepting same day emergency rush delivery readings only. That's the only thing I'm accepting. Okay, so also don't forget to slide by Instagram and give Leah's crystal page a follow. That's in the description as well. Other than that though, less talking and more reading. What else can we tell my Scorpios universe? What other important messages do we have for Scorpio? There you all are. What's happening? What's happening? What other important messages do we have for my Scorpios universe? What other important messages? Crosswatcher, you are welcome too. Everybody's welcome. Come on in. Join the shit show. Hopefully not. I have my fingers crossed for a positive, badass, awesome reading for you. Hopefully. But you know me, I'm going to read what comes out. So, those of you new to my channel, okay? If, Maria, thanks for that super chat. If you don't like hearing the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, click out of this chat room. That's what I do. Hopefully it's nice and positive, though. Scorpio, July 2020. What else do we got for my Scorpios? Woo! Four of Swords. All right, so kind of lining up with what we talked about last time. I don't really see a whole lot of action here. I think that there's somebody on your mind, though. If you don't have a specific person, somebody definitely is thinking about you, okay? The person that you're dealing with, I think that you run through their mind a lot. They have dreams about you. You are definitely taking up space in this person's mind. Ooh, 8 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 8 of Cups reversed. Definitely some past energy here, past person energy, okay? For those of you not dealing with a past person, we will read new energy here shortly, but this is 6 of Cups, 8 of Cups reversed. This is past energy, okay? Somebody from the past that hasn't moved on, still thinking about you like crazy. Let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 2 more. There we go. Heidi, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Hangman reverse. Okay. So overall here, hold up. Oh, damn it, Scorpio. Man. All right. So overall here, I don't think you're waiting around on this person. I don't think you are. I think you're gonna end up finally letting go of this. But I think you do want to talk to him though. Somebody here, I think you know that somebody here has something that they want to say and you've been waiting on them to reach out. Brianna, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with. I think the way people are perceiving you from the outside looking in is the star in the reverse right here. Kind of like some of y'all, your wishes are unfulfilled, okay? But for the most part, I think you're kind of confused about the situation here, okay? And you probably tried to make sense of it for a while and couldn't make any sense of it. There was no logic. There was no way. You didn't really understand what went wrong. So how do I know what to do if I don't know what the problem is? You know what I'm saying? On the inside though, Page of Swords is how you feel, okay? I do feel like you want to communicate with this person. You want to talk to them. But I don't really know if that's actually happening though. I see communication wanting to come in right here. But I think what it is as soon as you stop waiting for this person to reach out, is probably when you're going to hear from them. Because that Hangman reverse right next to that Page of Swords right there. And that's the way Law of Attraction works, okay? King of Cups reversed, 9 of Cups reversed. Some of y'all feeling lonely now. Come on. What's this all about? This is the emotional codependence card. This is the energy that glued the two of you together. You could be dealing with an Aries, but I feel like there was some neediness and some clinginess involved here. And that was what brought the two of you together. That needy, clingy type of, I need a relationship to fulfill me type of energy, you know? Which, as we've talked about a million times, never works, okay? Relationships and love are two totally different things, okay? And relationships don't bring you love. They don't, okay? You must feel the frequency of love first before you can have that relationship that aligns with it, okay? I tell my personal clients about this all the time, okay? This person that you're dealing with, I do think that they're kind of detached from this. Could be an air sign you're dealing with. But I think this is the type of person right here that's like my way or the highway, right? And kind of you are too, but like when it all comes down to it, I think that like you are more the type of person that, yeah, it's my way or the highway. But if you can successfully show me why I should change my ways or why I should bend and flex, then I'll bend and flex. Then I'll compromise with you. Okay? This person here is not really like that. Like, I don't care how much logic you bring to the table. No, I'm not changing. This is the way it is. You know, it doesn't matter if you prove to me that I'm the dumbest fuck that ever walked the face of the earth and you have it like in black and white right here, you know, the evidence right in front of my face. I'm not going to pay attention to it, you know? So that's a problem, okay? A person has to see an issue with their actions before they change, you know? So and these energies could go either way, okay? Cross watchers, don't get your panties in a bunch. Watch your reading and I'll read it from your perspective, okay? But I do think that communication is gonna happen here. As soon as you let go and you actually don't give a shit whether or not you hear from this person, that's when I think they're gonna pop up, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. This is a one-sided situation though, okay? And that could be on both sides, okay? So when we say there's no equal give and take, like on whose side, you know? Could be both of you. Both of you care more about yourselves than the other person. Possibly. Happens all the time. Like does attract like, by the way. Let's look a little bit more at this person that you're dealing with. A little bit more at the person that Scorpio is dealing with. And we will read new things coming in here in a little bit. Person Scorpio is dealing with. Person, people, and or situations playing the biggest influence on my Scorpios. It's got brand new cards in it too the other day. They're nice and smooth. I love that brand new card feeling. 6 of Wands here. It's good. So another thing too, I think this person they feel like whatever decision was made, they're the ones with the upper hand, basically. Like if this person chose to turn and walk away from you, I think they feel like they made the right decision. You know, like, okay, well, whatever decision was made, you know, it benefits me. I'm the one that came out on top. This was the best decision that could have been made, basically. This was a successful move on my part, you know? 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Last one. 5 of Wands. There's that Queen of Swords again. Page of Cups. Again, I do think as soon as you stop waiting on it, as soon as you energetically release it, that's when you're going to hear from them. Okay, I think it's going to pop off into an argument though. Those of you, see 8 of Cups reversed. I do see them coming back around here, but it's going to pop off into an argument. They do still have feelings for you. They're trying their best not to, okay? But I don't really think there is genuine passion shared between the two of you. They have feelings for you. I think they're thinking back on the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and they miss the good old days. But now you all are on totally different frequencies, okay? And that happens a lot. You know, we separate, we move on from a person, and we give it that time. We're moving frequencies, you know? And then we try to go back and communicate with them, talk to them. And if you are far enough away from their energetic field vibrationally, they won't even be able to make their way into your reality, you know? You can try, but things will always get in the way. Promise you. But I think just you all have grown apart so much that they don't even fit in your energetic field anymore, whoever this is, okay? And if you try to force it, which I think this person probably will, okay? But if whoever tries to force this here is going to end up popping off into an argument, okay? Overall, Five of Wands, Eight of Cups reversed. Okay. So, I do think this person does feel guilty for the things that they did wrong. But, are they willing to do anything about it? It's hard to say. Very hard to say here. Okay. Woo, could be a Gemini you're dealing with. Very intense connection. Could be twin flame energy for some of you. It's been popping up a lot here lately. Been popping up a lot. Let's look at new things coming in. Scorpio is dealing with new things. A new person. I know there's some of you in here looking for new things coming in. Let's see here. Scorpio's dealing with a new person. Dealing with a new person. Bring in the new. All right. Sounds good to me too. We ain't got no time for no past shit. Hail to the no, hail to the no, to the no. I would love to tell Bishop Bullwinkle that I sing his song all the time in my videos. I don't think you would mind, do you? He seems like a cool guy. Hail to the no, hail to the no. Let's get 4 shuffles here. New things coming in. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom! Thanks for that super chat. Rihanna? Is that how you say your name? All right. Some of y'all are talking to somebody that's at a distance from you, aren't you? Could be like just chatting somebody up on Facebook. Okay. Now, there is the 6 of Cups here. But I did put specifically new people. Okay. Something specifically. This is Scorpios who are not dealing with a past person. But the 6 of Cups came up. You could be talking to somebody who has kids, for some of you. For others of you, you could be talking to somebody with the potential to have kids. But I think for the most part, in order to bring in something new, you have to, well, you don't have to, but in order to make something new and successful come in, you have to be able to look back on your past positively. That is part of the healing process, okay? It's part of the healing process. Those experiences that happened in the past, they're there, whether you like it or not. Running from it does not make it go anywhere, okay? TC, thanks for that super chat. So I think a lot of you are healing from your past, very successfully, might I add, very successfully, and it looks beautiful. I love it. I love it, man. You know, nothing drains me more, honestly, than when I feel the energy of somebody who is so lost and has no idea how to heal, you know? And that's draining. That's very draining. That is just like so energy depleting. And I love it when I see, and you know, when you know how to heal. Oh, I love that, dude. That feels so good. That feels amazing. I love it. I don't know if you all are taking this serious though. I think some of you are really trying to, you're focused more on releasing old burdens and coming to terms with your past, okay? So right now, while you are healing up, strength reverse, 6 of Cups, healing up from the past right here, and in the process of it still, the doorway of opportunity is opening up. The universe is like, all right, look, check it out. Come on in. Come on in. You know? Right now though, healing is your #1 priority, okay? 5 of Cups reversed. I'm sorry, 5 of Pentacles reversed. A lot of you were done very bad in the past, hurt very badly, okay? But did it happen to you or did it happen for you? Is it an arbitrary circumstance that is out of your control? Or did the universe give you an opportunity to extract wisdom from a situation so you can learn and grow and bring forth a better version of yourself? How do you choose to perceive it? I think you all are doing the right thing. I think you all know that I don't have to be a victim unless I perceive myself as one. It's my perception that determines whether or not I'm a victim. If I perceive myself to be a victim of bad things that happen to me, the universe has no choice but to keep handing me situations in which I'm victimized and bad things happen to me. But if I perceive myself to be faced with challenges and obstacles that are opportunities for growth and learning, and the universe has no choice but to keep handing me evidence that supports that. And that is what makes me learn and grow. And that is why no matter what, I always end up on top, right? I think a lot of you starting to click into place. So I do think that those of you dealing with somebody new right here, there is, as long as you have that type of fuel behind you, that being the fuel, you can take any type of situation and turn it into fuel. Oh yeah. And as long as you have that kind of fuel behind you, there's nothing stopping you. Okay? Everything you touch will turn to gold. Everything. Okay? Doesn't matter what you do. Promise you that. Got to maintain that vibration. I do think that there is success, though, possible with this next person that you're dealing with. But the thing is when you step into your own power like that, if it's successful, sweet. If not, okay, whatever. I either succeed or I learn. I do not fail. There is no failure. So, y'all are getting it. You're getting it. I know how you roll. Hey, that's the good thing about that fixed energy, though. That's where you're at an advantage, being a fixed sign. When you put your mind to something, boy, ain't nothing going to deter your path, is it? Oh, hell no. So now, the most important part of the reading, things to watch out for and advice moving forward. And this is for everybody watching. I don't give a damn if you're a Scorpio, don't care if you're a cross watcher, I don't care if you're just some random person watching for whatever reason you watch for. Haters, I know I got some haters watching, that's cool, haters are welcome. Everybody's welcome, man, and this is for everybody that needs to hear it. Things to watch out for and advice moving forward. Let's get 6 shovels here. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Boom! Knight of Cups. All right, so moving forward, it's very important that you allow new things in. Don't fight against new things coming in, okay? The most important thing that you could possibly do is stand in your own emotional integrity, okay? Can't believe this came up as advice. You all hear me talk about this all the time. So bear with me. I'm not going to go through the whole big spiel, but this is the goal, ladies and gentlemen. We all think that the 10 of Cups is the goal. No, it's not. The 10th cup is not the goal. The 10th cup is a bonus cup that comes after you collect your first 9, okay? The 9 of Cups is emotional independence and emotional integrity and the ability to fulfill yourself from the inside. Okay, we all have that ability. We've been programmed away from it, okay? We've been programmed away from self-love, been told that this empty void that we have inside our hearts is fucking normal. But don't you worry. One of these days, somebody's going to come and fill that void for you and take away all your problems. Bullshit detected. That's not the way it works, okay? Be sure you know how to stand in your own emotional integrity and fulfill yourself. That way, when your person shows up, and they will, because this is the frequency of true love. Self-love, love of the self is the frequency of true love. If I go around saying, I don't want to be alone, the universe hears, Rich is a shitty person to be around. I don't like being around him. That's what the universe hears. The universe has no choice but to keep sending you evidence that supports what you tell it. So if I'm telling the universe that I'm such a miserable person to be around that I can't stand being around myself, the universe is not going to send me somebody who wants to be around me for very long. Okay, but then whenever I close that space that I've been holding, waiting for somebody to show up, when I close that space and say, you know what, I don't need that. I'm gonna go do me. I am my number one priority. I could give a shit less if somebody else comes and I know what I bring to the table. So if you're too stupid to see what I bring to the table, I don't want you in my life. Don't need you. I'm my number one priority. Now what am I telling the universe? Now I'm telling the universe, I want to be around Rich. Rich is my number one priority. That's what the universe hears. Rich is my number one priority. I'm going to build my life around Rich. I don't mind being alone with Rich for the rest of my life. How do you think the universe is fixing to mirror that back to me? The universe is going to send me someone who makes Rich their number one priority. Mirror back to me the relationship that I have with myself. We've been programmed against that though, haven't we? We've been programmed to believe that self-love is bad. You're a bad person if you love yourself. You're selfish. You're conceited. You're full of yourself. You're a bad person. No. You know what makes you a bad person? Hurting people makes you a bad person. Lying, cheating, stealing, hurting people and benefiting in the process. That's what makes you a bad person. Okay? I tell my personal clients this all day, every day. The analogy I use is maybe kind of a cheesy analogy, but it gets the point across. Is when you have like a hospital with a fleet of ambulances, okay? The number one priority is the condition that those ambulances are in. Okay? We have to make sure that the ambulances are in tip-top shape or they are of no service to the community at all. If you ever want to be of service to others, it behooves you to put yourself as your number one priority. Not only that, but you are stepping into that frequency of a successful relationship, okay? Your outside world is a direct reflection of your inside world. How many of you have come to me for a personal reading and I've told you this? Oh yeah, because that's the secret. And you know what it feels like to be on that frequency of a successful relationship? It feels like not needing a relationship. That's what it feels like. And they show up when you least expect it. Bam, shang-a-lang-a-bing bang. That's when they show up. When you least expect it. And usually it's like really inconvenient too. Because see, one of the things that happens when you start to develop a relationship with yourself, when you allow yourself to, one of the things that happens is you stop making decisions based on hoping that somebody comes into your life. Okay, well, that shuts off. I'm closing the door on that space. Now I'm building my life around me. I'm building my life and I'm planning and everything around me, right? How do you think the universe is going to mirror that back to me? Think about that. That's the secret, y'all. That's how it works. Watch out for people, which again, that's a huge majority of people right now who go around with this empty void. Okay, the empty void in here. Watch out. People go around with that empty void and they expect you to fill it. My emotions are your responsibility. Your responsibility. The way I feel is all up to you. When I feel some type of way, it's your responsibility to fix it. Oh yeah. And if you don't, well, I'm going to go find somebody who will. All right? And then they just do that. Oh, okay, well, then they go find somebody else. Okay, well, if you can't, then I'm going to find somebody else who will. And they just cycle through people, looking for somebody, 7 of Cups, to fill that void. Who's going to fill me? Who's going to fulfill me, you know? Watch out for that. Watch out for that. Love is an inside-out process. It happens on the inside and manifests on the outside. Everything is an inside-out process, actually. Everything you experience in your life, okay? But of the day and age that we are in, where we are becoming more in tune with, at least we're becoming more aware of the fact that we create our realities. But there's a lot of blank spots in there. There's a lot of pieces that are missing. A lot of things that are like left out. It leaves it very misleading. Okay, well, how did I create this then? People come always at, well, how did I manifest this? Well, how did I manifest this? Well, how did I manifest this? First of all, everything that you tell yourself, the universe hands back to you. Okay? So, what do you think? What part of your inner world creates your relationships? The things you say about yourself and the relationship you have with yourself. Think about that, y'all. Think about that. Anyway, I feel like your message has come through, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here. I greatly appreciate everybody that tuned in and played along. If you would like information on scheduling a personal reading, description of the video. Remember, right now I'm not scheduling. Okay, I'm not booking readings. I am accepting same-day emergency rush delivery readings only. Okay, 24 hours. Whenever that payment pops into my PayPal account, 24 hours. Okay, and a lot of people here lately have been getting pushed out to that last hour, but I got slammed. But anyway, that's all I'm accepting right now. Information for that is in the description of the video. Don't forget to go to Instagram and give Leah's Crystal page a follow. You don't want to miss out on that. She's got some awesome stuff on there. Anyway, though, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I greatly appreciate everybody that tuned in and played along with the likes and the comments and the super chats and all that good jazz. I'm out of here. I'll see y'all sometime between now and the rest of all eternity, okay? Have a good one.